I am here at Cptech Industrial Corporation, the sister company of Chicago Pneumatic. I am going to go in now. Good afternoon po. Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon, Tanya.
This is Lynn Gutierrez, the COO of Cptech Industrial Corporation. So I am here today at Cptech Industrial Corporation, and this is the owner of Cptech, Ronald Gutierrez. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Take a seat.
So today I would like to interview you on how you became a successful entrepreneur. Because when I grew up, I want to be a successful entrepreneur like you. So I will ask you a few questions on how you became successful.
Go ahead.
So, sir, what is the nature of your business?
Oh, the nature of the business, Cptech Industrial Corporation, our business is focused on the sales and servicing of industrial equipment such as air compressor, vacuum pumps, and we are also dealing with installation of such equipments and rental of air compressor and generators.
Okay. So, second question. Before this business, what was your other business?
Oh, previously I don't have any business. This is my first own company. My previous work is I am managing as a country or general manager of an American multinational company. So I manage a lot of departments such as warehousing, logistics, finance, and accounting. I manage them. I have people reporting to me. I have also people managing departments in the operations such as service and spare parts and sales of new equipments. I also handle a department, the human resources and training for our employees.
Okay, sir. So, what made you start your own business?
Oh yeah. I thought when I was working in this multinational company as a country manager, I would, manage my time by my own self. I could, I will be having one boss, which is residing in Singapore, with that boss who's managing the Asia Pacific region, which includes the Southeast Asia. And I thought there will be only one boss. Unfortunately, working in an environment of a multinational company, you have to report in other managers such as the head department for the finance. You have to report your financial figures every month. You have to report also to the factory and business product managers for your sales numbers, both bookings and invoicing. You have to also to report to aftermarket to report your sales on the spare part sales and service revenues. You have to also report to the human resource manager in which is residing in Hong Kong, that time was managing the Asia Pacific regions. And at that time, I thought I was calling the shots. So actually my first goal was to be a general manager of a multinational company. But because of these things arises, there's a lot of stuff and people that I, report to. I was thinking that it's much more easier if I could really manage my time and I'll be the boss of my own. And the only way to do that is to have my own company. I have the experience to manage a big company. I have the knowledge to handle a company. I know the product. I know the market. I know the right network so we could promote and sell more products such as this air compressors. So I have the capability and knowledge to establish my own company. And because of that, I decided to create my own business as a sales distributor for new equipments and servicing of air compressor.
Can you tell us about your success story?
My success story. There's a lot of success story in our business, but let me tell you one success story that we have. That normally the traditional way of selling products of air compressor to your customers is that you just sell the product itself. But the problem nowadays is that you don't have enough margins to put in selling new equipments around 10 to 15%. And having those margins is not enough in order for you to grow your business. So in order for me to increase my business is in each customer, every time I sell a new equipment, I ensure I get these services. What the meaning about services is I get their preventive maintenance in a certain cycle per year. For example, every 2,000 hours of maintenance. So I get the labor revenue, I get the spare parts revenue sales. So there is a continuous recurring revenue per quarter, or it depends on the running hours of the equipment. At the same time, I don't stop. I look for opportunities and develop things in order for us to increase my revenue in that particular customer. So we're focusing in each client, and after I sell them the new equipment, I maintain a offer and get a service contract from them, so I could lock onto them and I get the business from them. And at the same time, we are also looking for more opportunities such as providing energy solutions to their customers. Did you know that air compressors in a certain plant consumes around 20 to 30% of energy consumption? And we are there to step in to provide energy solutions by providing such control systems, variable frequency drive compressors, in order for us to help our customers to save money in terms of their compressed air energy consumption. So we're selling products, selling our services, great services, and we're also selling solutions to them. So those are my success story, because starting from a single product, my revenue increases because of the revenue aftermarket service revenue service revenue coming from the spare parts and labor, and we're getting more business from our customers by providing them solutions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is a great story.
Yep.
So, what was the hardest part about being an entrepreneur?
Oh, the hardest part. There is. Did you remember the start of pandemic in 2020?
Of course.
Yeah. Everything is uncertain. One risk in having your own business is the uncertainty of future. You don't know what will happen. So in that time in 2020, when the pandemic starts, the plant goes down. You know, most of the industrial plant goes down. Their demand goes down. Because of that, they're they're having a hard time in their operation, because there is no operation, there is no money from them. And at that time, some of our customers would engage some services from us. And some of the customers who engage services and purchase some services from us, the problem is collection.
Okay.
Normally, we give around 30 days collection from them, but because of the pandemic, they don't have the resources at that time. They don't have the production at that time that much because the plant are closed. But they need to maintain their equipments. So normally the collection, instead of 30 days, we collected them around 90 days to 120 days. And we have some customers that are not paying over a year. And because of that, because of the collection issues and bad debts, we are having problems with our cash flows.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's one of the problems that we are having at that time. And but the good thing is, when starting last year, the trend of the business is going up, and our business Cptech is recovering from that one.
Okay, so next question. What was your biggest learning experience in becoming an entrepreneur?
Becoming an entrepreneur. Okay, I was thinking. Okay, there is a I would say one of our sales and marketing strategy. In the past, when we started Cptech Corporation, we tried to promote our products and services in a shotgun approach. You know what shotgun? When you
Fast?
fast and it's you don't know where it's going. You know? And what we did is we just promote our products and services to everybody, to all of our customers. But again, that particular strategy is so inefficient and not, I would say, it's not cost effective in terms of um, sales cost effectiveness. So what we did is we developed a sales strategy plan that we developed is we did by area, first by area. So for the customers that it's too far from us, for example, our place, our warehouse is in Laguna. So and the sales office is in Las Piñas. For example, the customer is residing in Visayas in Cebu. It's too expensive to go there. You need to ride the plane. So what we did is for the customer, the potential customer that is located far away from our office, we look for an agent that a dealer that could handle that area. Then in Luzon, we are focusing on such areas like Laguna, Cavite, Batangas, Quezon City, Valenzuela, Bulacan, Bukawi, Bulacan. We're also focusing on Mandaluyong, Parañaque, Las Piñas. And those areas that we could, we can handle it directly. So those are our strategy. But we put another strategy, not only by area, but we focus on by industry. For example, our products, most of our products are suitable for food industry, packaging industry. We also go for the car shop, service stations, gasoline stations, plastic industry, and so on and so forth. So we focus on by area and by industry. So those are our sales strategy. And at the same time, do you know the 80-20 rule?
No.
The 80-20 rule is we focus on 20% of our top customers, that we are getting 80% of business coming from them. So we ensure that we take care of them, not only by selling products to them, but we continuously provide them our service support 24/7. If they have a problem, we go there. If they have a problem with their spare parts, we provide the spare parts. If they need some solutions to improve their compressed air line, piping air line, and improve provide them energy solutions for their compressed air, we go there, focus on them, and we help them. So we are their business partner in terms of their compressed air needs.
Okay, so that's how you bring solutions for them.
Yeah.
So, what are the characteristics of an entrepreneur that is important?
Oh, first of all, you need to have this business. You need to be a business savvy guy. Secondly, you need to be self motivated. In running a business, there are a lot of highs and lows. You would experience losses in your sales. For example, you have a big project and you didn't get it. But after having that loss, you need to have this self motivation to get up and move forward. Okay? And in facing a lot of difficulties in your business, not only in sales, not only on the aftermarket aspect, and in any other aspect of your company, if there is a challenge or an obstacle, you need to motivate yourself to overcome it and move forward. And thirdly, you need to understand and you need to know the product that you are offering to your customer. You cannot sell anything if you don't know that product. So you should know that product should be sold in this industry, in this customer, and you should know the features and benefits of this product and the solution of the system that you're offering to your customer. So
Okay.
you should know that. Yeah.
So,
And there are many more if you want to to know more.
But, however, for someone like me who wants to be an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
what advice would you give to young entrepreneurs like me?
First, you need to have the vision of what you want to see your company after 20 or 30 years. Secondly, you need to have this deep passion to move forward, passion to make your company successful, the passion to make your people follow you. And at the same time, the characteristics that you need for basic things in leading a company, being an entrepreneur, is you need to have the basic skills, like you need to know basic accounting, how to handle money, and so on and so forth. Another characteristics that you need is leadership. You're going to handle a lot of people. Managers, you're going to handle a lot of managers. So you need to lead them. You need this skill. And you need to inspire them. You need to encourage them. You need to motivate them to do their best in order for them to, perform and contribute to the company. And another thing is that you need to have this organization skills. You need to organize things. For example, you need to manage stuff like paying your taxes. You're managing your inventories and your spare parts. You need to manage your scheduling of your people, going to your customers, sales people, service people, and so on and so forth. And another thing is you need to take the risk. When you're managing and handling a business, the future is so uncertain. You need to be a risk taker, but you have to also calculate the risk. For example, we have a job. The purchase order will be given to us, but I have calculated the risk of the project, and most likely if I would accept that project, I would, the income will be negative, and it will really hurt our business. So I sense that by accepting this project, would put my company into a financial problem. So I didn't accept it. It's a very big project. So you need to calculate the risk. And I think another is you need to be in my line of business, which is very important, is you need to be customer focused and customer oriented. The number one, the boss, the number one that you need to take care is your customer. As we know, everybody knows, customer is always right. If you love your customer and the customer that they feel that you take care of them, they will never leave you. If they have a compressed air requirement, the first thing that they will, you know, put on the list and remember the Cptech Industrial 6 because you take care of them.
So you also listen to your customers' advice?
You have to open your ears. You have to open your eyes. You have to listen to what they need and what they want.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me your time. I know you are still busy. However, you still gave me an opportunity to interview you. I learned so much from you. You are one of my inspirations to become a successful entrepreneur one day. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.